Some days ago, F1 announced a new track for the 2021 calendar. Promising to be a very fast circuit in the streets of Saudi Arabia, it looks like a welcome addition to a year that now includes 23 races. Not even 24 hours after the announcement, a mod for Assetto Corsa was posted on Race Department by the username Tyrone. And of course, I needed to test this. Welcome to Jeddah. Jeddah? First off, I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can come hang out for some motorsport fun. Check out our Discord, the link of which is in the description below. Last but not least, if you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any Team action. Now that that's out of the way, on with the video. Set to take place during the weekend of December 5th. Jeddah is a long track with 6.2 kilometers in length and a whopping 27 corners, the biggest number in a current F1 calendar. It looks like a great circuit on paper, fast corners, long straights, massive speeds. It is certainly fun to drive. Spent almost an entire day just putting lap after lap on this track. It is really fun. There are some questions though. The Race wrote an article about the new Formula 1 track, and I can't help but wonder about the points that they raised. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to read the full thing. But basically it goes like this. Even though the track has 27 corners, only 6 of them seem to require braking, and as most of them are just flat out kinks. This means that the teams will have to manage their ERS deployment very well, because the system requires heavy braking to recharge back to 100%. There's also a concern about overtaking possibilities. F1 released a video of an onboard simulated lap, and while indeed the track seems to be very fast, it doesn't seem to provide a lot of opportunity for overtaking, especially in these high downforce cars that are very affected by clean or dirty air. With 3 potential DRS zones, it seems that the overtaking will most likely take place on the last and the first corner. But this could be undermined by the width of the track. It doesn't seem to be very large, at least on the footage provided by Formula 1. In any case, only time will tell if this track will be a spectacle for the drivers, for the fans, or both. Here's hoping for the latter. Enough about speculation. What is it like to drive a lap around Jeddah? As I mentioned at the start of the video, someone built a mod for Assetto Corsa within 24 hours of the announcement, which is freaking incredible to be honest. Granted, there's no TV camera support, the AI doesn't seem to behave that well there, and there's no camber braking, making it kind of like a very flat track. No elevation changes or anything. But overall, it does look good. So let's go to Assetto Corsa, get the Formula 1 2020, and go for a lap around the track, shall we? Okay, so here we are in Assetto Corsa, finally within the game. I have a Formula 1 2020 Ferrari mod ready to go at Jeddah, so let's go out and take a few laps. Alright, so here we go. About to do a lap in Jeddah. Let's come out of the pit lane. It's a very long pit lane. You can get pretty fast in the pit lane because there's no speed limit in this mod, of course. So coming out of the pit lane, we already come out on T1 and T2. It's a very nice chicane to do under a bridge. A little bit of a braking zone, so you go into a few S's here. These S's kind of remind me of Circuit of the Americas or Cotas, whatever it's called. With the left and right. It's very nice. And then here is the first bigger braking zone. Don't go that wide. There is a better line for this. I'm sure of it. There we go. Another bit of a braking zone here, just down 2 gears though. And keep it nice so you don't hit the wall over there. There is no escape areas on this track, so you really have to be careful with all of this speed. A track that doesn't seem to be that wide in a few points. Keep in mind, this mod has the track wider than it actually should be. So, like this part here, for example, it's way wider than it should be in real life. let's go. Last corner here, down to second gear. Watch out for the exit, don't do a lot of wheel spin. There we go, up to 7th gear already. Through the start finish line, and brakes into the first corner, second corner. Watch out for the exit, it can be quite slippery, especially on this mod. Down a gear, and now you just control it on the throttle and the steering. Make sure that you keep your lines very tight. Release the throttle a little bit here so you can have a better line. That was not good. Lost a lot of speed there. Sure, okay. Well, let's get out. This is definitely my first attempt at a lap here at Jeddah. Coming out of the pit lane onto the out lap. Well, as I was saying before, I am not sure about the overtaking possibilities in this track because of the very high speed nature of the track. And as I mentioned, these cars are very dependent on downforce. So whenever you are following someone in these cars, it is very difficult. You know, it's very different to drive the car if you're following someone on dirty air than if you are actually on clean air. These cars generate a lot of turbulence behind them, so following someone around these corners will prove quite a challenge to the drivers. It might be a fun track to drive, but only time will tell if the race here is actually going to be enjoyable. So here we go, about to start the lap. Get a good exit here. That was not a really good exit, but I'll take it. Here we go. And hard brakes. Watch out for the exit. Oh, that was very close to the wall. Ooh, watch out. Whenever you go just a little bit outside here, the traction is pretty much gone. So you really have to keep it inside the track, otherwise you're gonna spin. Or at least you're gonna lose a lot of traction and you're gonna crash. There's probably a better line for that corner right there. I'll find it one day. There we go. Keep it tidy, don't crash. And here it's just pedal to the metal all the way. Might as well be a straight section. Don't even need those corners. The car just ignores them. There we go. This is potentially going to be a DRS zone, as well as right after this last corner here. Right here somewhere is also going to be a potential DRS zone. So let's see. What is the time for this lap? That was a 136.8. Yeah, that was kind of a bad lap. I know that I can do it 134.6. So, but this just gives you a rough idea of what a lap around this track should be like. Of course, I am no professional driver, and I'm using the 2020 mod for these cars, which is also a free mod, so it's also not exactly 100% realistic. And I'm on medium tires. But it's kind of a rough overview of what the track is, what can be expected from the race, and from the lap times around the track. It is very fun to drive though. If you'd like to give it a try, I'll leave the links in the description for the mods that I am using here, so you can give it a go as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. For my conclusion, I think that, yeah, the track is just super fast. We're gonna have to see about the overtaking possibilities, though. We'll see what happens on the race itself. Only time will tell. Okay, time to second. Let's see if this lap is a little bit better. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like the content, you can head over to my Twitch channel. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, playing a bunch of different games. There we go, 36-0. A little bit better of a lap. But I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can come hang out with us. There's also a Discord community of Team BDB. You can find the links of all of those in the description down below. If you like the content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you keep in the loop of everything that's happening on this channel. And with that said, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao, ciao.
Whoa! Okay. Oh, whoa. Ah! Yo! That's a spin.
I mean, we are surprised, Bruno.
Surprised it took so long?
Yep.